Okay, for the benefit of 1600 BMW owners, here's the fault with the rotary switch. Ignition on. When you first start the BMW up, it's automatically on the radio mode. So if we want to turn the volume up using the rotary switch, we turn it uphill. And if you can just see the display, it's going up and down by 1 notch. Okay, so it doesn't actually turn up. Want to turn it down, it goes up and down by 1 notch as I'm rotating the switch. The selector part of the switch works, so if I want to select a different menu or different track, should I say, it all works fine. The volume doesn't work. Yeah. So if we change menus, go into a different menu, so for instance consumption, it'll go between the first two. If I want to come down, it just goes back up and won't go down any further. We change it to for instance the heated grips. I want to turn them on, so I turn it up, it goes up to 1 notch and then goes off. 1 notch off. Won't go up to the top. The switch just fails to work. If I go to the this heated seats is exactly the same. There's the heated seats, on and off. I want to change anything in any of the menus, it will only work on the top two, whether I go up or down. It doesn't make any difference, and this is an intermittent fault that BMW won't admit it's happening. I've taken it to them and it's intermittent, so they can't find the fault and they won't believe me. Basically, they won't believe me, it doesn't work. As you can see, I'll switch the ignition off and maybe it'll start working this time. Switch it back on. Defaults back to the radio. And nothing's happening. I switch the source over to radio as opposed to the iPod, so it's on radio 2. The volume doesn't work. Look, can't turn the volume up whatsoever. Even if I just flick the switch all the way around, it still goes up and down and won't turn up. I'll try switching it on and off again, so that sometimes makes it work. In this situation it's not going to work. The longest it's been not working for is a full week, where it wouldn't work 100% of the time on a trip into Italy, which made the bike a little bit not fun to ride, especially if you're wanting to change the suspension settings, or if you're on sport mode in the middle of Berlin, in the middle of Munich, and it's slowed it down with rain, then sport mode isn't ideal. But I couldn't select the rain mode, which was a little bit annoying. Yep, so that's the fault on the 1600 GTL. I don't know that anybody else has got the same fault, but as you can see, if you have, let BMW know that it's not just my bike that's doing it.